Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I am unboxing Luna Skye from Mirror Me. I'm really late to talk about this, even though I did get this doll like when Mirror Me came out in the UK, which was like a few weeks after the US, but now it's like I've had this doll for a few weeks now, so I am very late to it, but I'm really excited to finally unbox her. If you are unfamiliar, Mirror Me is it's a new doll line from MGA that's basically all the dolls are a different emotion slash feeling. I think they kind of use emotion quite loosely because like cozy is an emotion, which doesn't really is is being cozy an emotion. I feel like it's more like a feeling. But anyways, yeah. So Luna Skye, her emotion is dreamy, which is so me. It's so me. Before I unbox Luna, I do want to just briefly talk about the other dolls in the line. Just because these are amazing dolls. They are such high quality, and I feel like this honestly really reminds me of like old, like original Rainbow High. Um, so I mean that makes me really happy to see that MGA is still making dolls like this. So I do think it's important to just quickly discuss the other ones in the line. The only reason why I haven't gotten any others is because they don't really like they're not really up to my personal tastes. I was considering getting Suki, but I haven't seen her like pop up in the UK anywhere yet. Okay, so first to talk about Akiko Kitayama. Her emotion slash feeling is cozy, because cozy isn't really an emotion, but oh my gosh, she is adorable. I genuinely think the only reason that I'm not getting this doll is because like the pale pink really isn't me. But I love her like cat theming. I love cats, so oh, it's so cute. And like her fringe as well with the I don't know what you call them, the little like framing pieces. It's so cute. Her like massive like paw gloves are so cute. Like they're so silly. Yeah, and it gives her like a really unique silhouette. The faded legs are really cool. I wish the leg warmers were proper actual fabric. Um, but I do understand like this is already a really like high quality doll. They clearly just couldn't put the budget into that. That's fine. But yes, I would be getting this doll if she had a different color scheme, but she doesn't. And also, this color scheme works for the emotion that she is, her character. Next, to talk about Amora Valentina. She is really cool. I love her hair. It's such like a gorgeous blend. I just realized I keep saying like, and I told myself I'd stop saying like in these videos. Again, I'm very sorry if I keep saying like. It's just, I feel like I'm just not, God, I just said it again. I'm just not comfortable with there being silence, and I need a filler word to give me more time to figure out what I'm gonna say. But I shall make a note of it because I need to stop doing that. It's really annoying when I watch these videos back. But yes, her hair, it's like Neapolitan ice cream. It's so cute. Her legs are very interesting. I can't decide if I like them or not, because they're filled with little like heart beads. Now, this does really remind me of the Rainbow High slime legs. Ugh. But the thing is, I think because she's the only doll in the line to have these legs, it kind of proves that it's an actual creative decision. And it does reflect her character, like putting these love hearts into it. Um, and it's not like an actual gimmick that, like with the slime legs, I why do we need slime inside of doll legs? Like, what? What is this madness? Like, and that's just gonna cause mold, I swear. Like, half of these gimmicks now, like, they're going to cause mold. There's also Akiko and the other one, I can't remember her name, have like gradients in their legs. So it's not completely out of place. And also, all of the dolls in this line do kind of blur the lines between reality and fantasy. You can especially see that with Suki. I mean, she's literally got like a fantasy skin tone, which does kind of confuse me, to be honest. Like, I don't really know what they're going for, but at least like they've established that from the get go that they're kind of a mix. Um, so sorry, that was a real tangent. I don't even know if I came to any kind of conclusion. But to summarize, I don't know how I feel about her legs, but I do think they're quite cool. I think they work for her. I enjoy how her design isn't overly pink, because they very easily could have just flooded her design with red and pink and like not given it any room to breathe. So I do really love, especially the brown as well. Like, I think the brown and the pink work really well together. And I've just noticed she comes with this like little accessory, like a box of chocolates. That's so cute. The arm warmers are really nice with proper lace detailing. I don't really love her dress, especially like the mesh on the skirt. Um, it's just not a bit of me. I don't like how the dress is more of like a coral toned pink, but then there's also like there's just loads of different tones of pink. Stop it. That's really nitpicky, but yeah, I don't love that. Um, her eyes are gorgeous. I love how they stand out with like the blue eyeliner as well. But I don't love how blue is only seen on her eyes in the whole doll. It just doesn't feel very cohesive to me. I don't know. I have an issue with that. Um, like I think if a color is seen in one part of a doll, it should be seen in another part somewhere else. And because also I don't necessarily think I'd be saying this if just her eyes were blue because well, I mean she could have because she's not a real person, but you can't choose your eye color. So like me having blue eyes, I'm not every day going, "Oh my god, I need to wear blue because otherwise blue's not going to be seen anywhere else." Like no, but it's the fact that she's also got blue like eyeliner. Um I just I don't know. Same with like she's got a random gold necklace. That's a bit more like okay though with me because that's jewelry. But yeah, the eyes it does make the eyes stand out and they are gorgeous, but it just seems a bit random. Sorry, this this is meant to be like a brief like summary of my feelings and I've really gone for it. Okay, next we're talking about Shy Meadows, who is sheepish. um, I think that's kind of funny. I think this doll is so precious and adorable. I love the sheep bag. I love how they went with sheepish and not shy because it allowed them to really go into like this sheep aesthetic. It's really cute. Obviously, it's like the opposite of what I would want to wear, and that is why I'm probably not going to get her, because it's like the opposite of my aesthetic. But she is adorable. And wait, oh my god, I forgot she had that. She's got like there's like a small like slit in her shoes, so it kind of looks like hooves. Hooves. The sheep have hooves, whatever they have. It's really cute. And also on her legs, it's reverse gradient, so the bottom of her legs is her human skin tone, and then above is white. I think that's quite interesting. Honestly, her and Akiko seem very similar to me. I mean, they both got like really light coloured colour schemes and they both revolve around a fluffy animal. Like, I don't know. I feel like they'd be best friends if there was media, which I actually really hope there is going to be. I think they get along really well. Okay, next I'll talk about Blaze Max. Um, Honestly, I feel like she might be my second favourite in the line. Wait, it might be Suki. I don't know. I can't make up my mind because they're all gorgeous. Um, Blaze Max, for me, she is so close to being a doll that I would definitely get, but there are just certain things that put her down. Okay, so Blaze represents the feeling or emotion of electric. Um, I have actually seen someone, I can't remember who. I'm so sorry. I can't credit you. But they theorized that her original emotion might have been anger, which would have made a lot more sense because electric is not an emotion. Um, but they maybe MGA thought that was a bit too negative for a kids brand, so they changed it. Um, I'm in support of that. I think that would have made a lot of sense. Okay, so I obviously love her fringe, how it's kind of like in a point. That's really cool. And I love her jumper. I love the shape of it. Apart from, I didn't realize this at first, but once I saw it, I can't unsee it now. The fact that the darker stripes on her jumper are more of like a dark green. Ooh, that irks me. That irks me because it's not seen anywhere else. And also, why has she got dark green? Why has she got dark green? Like that should just be black or like dark brown or something. I think the skirt is really fun. It's really cool. It's really unique. Um, I've seen a lot of people say that they don't like the skirt, but I'm a fan personally. I know it looks frumpy, but like it's like frumpy on purpose. You know what I mean? And the real chains, MGA is spoiling us with these real chains. Her shoes are sick. I love her shoes. Um, yeah. They honestly look like they've been like melted onto her. It's really cool. You'd think it would bother me that there's yellow in them, but it doesn't. I guess because she's got like a lot of fiery motifs going on. Um, well, a lot. She's got a guitar with fire on it, so it kind of just looks like fire to me. And I don't know. It still goes with it matches the red. I wouldn't like it if it was complete red, so her guitar does look really cheap, I won't lie to you. Um, but if I got her, I could just like repaint. Well, not repaint, just initially paint the like smaller, like sculpted parts of it. Um, and yeah, I think the ramen bowl she comes with is really cute, and the boxing glove bag that is sick. That's really unique. Um, I'm not a fan of her screening. Well, no, okay, I'm a fan of her screening until it gets to her lips. Okay, call me a hater, okay, but I'm not a fan of the concealer lips. I guess that's also because I love it when a doll has really dark lips. Like, I love like a black lip or like a dark purple. For everything else being so like dark, like she's got a lot of darker elements in her design. I just wanted a dark lip. I'm pretty sure I could just repaint it, but um, see, I would like this concealer lip on another doll, but I think it's also because she's got a lot of high contrast in her design that it like really stands out to me that then her lips have no contrast. Okay, lastly to talk about Suki Gold Petal. Okay, so Suki represents fragility, which I think is a really interesting. I mean, they could have made all of these really positive things. So I do like that they've gone for something a bit more. It's not negative. Well, I guess it is negative. I don't know. I adore the concept for this. I think it's so clever. Um, and it makes it really interesting. So she is very heavily inspired by kintsugi, which is it's like a traditional Japanese way of um, repairing pottery and stuff. It's a really great explanation. But they basically put they put gold on the edges so that the cracks are all filled with gold. And it makes the cracks really beautiful. So yeah, I think it was really clever for them to go for that with her. Also, her skirt looks a lot like either a teacup or a bowl. Oh my god, I love that so much. I love that. She is the only one to have a uh, fantasy skin tone, and she's got these markings on her um, that kind of resemble like china. Um, Wait, her hair is so pretty. I love the blend of gold through it. Also, her hairstyle is really interesting. It's got a really unique shape to it. Wait, and also, she's got teacup headphones. That makes me so happy. I love them. Wait, I might actually to get them to get her. Also, her screening is gorgeous. I love how her lips fade from blue to pink in the middle. And she's got these kind of like flowery motifs in her eyes. Okay, wait, I might have to get her, you know. She's amazing. I will say though, the her like gold bodice is, at least from the picture I've got, it looks a little bit cheap, but I reckon it doesn't actually look cheap in real life. But the the bright blue flower like in the middle of her waist, it looks very cheap. Um, Might not in real life, but on in this picture, it looks like they just stuck it on. Like I'm not a fan. But yes, a ramble and a half later, and I think I'm finally ready to talk about Luna. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about Luna's box before we get into the actual unboxing. I really like this asymmetrical shape that's going on. It's quite interesting, and I love the art on the box. It's so pretty. The brand name here is holographic, which is really nice, and it does have her name here in the top right hand corner. Honestly, all of these like holographic elements really remind me of the old Shadow High packaging. Unless I'm making that up, but I'm pretty sure it used to have like this like rainbow holographic element to it. So um, I like that. And then if we have a look at the back, we have an even better view of the character artwork. I really love the hand-drawn, sketchy elements of the character artwork, and also the fact that the typefaces used here, they look very hand-drawn. That paired together just makes the brand seem very cohesive and authentic. I think it helps to give the brand a bit of personality, because if it was completely like polished and clean, um, I think it would be lacking interest for me. Okay, so it has the brand name here and then a little description underneath it to kind of introduce you to the brand. So it says, feelings change and auras shift, but with friendship that totally gets you, you can shine in every mood. And then Luna's emotion is dreamy. Her nickname is Glow Girly. Her aura is head head in the cloud. What? I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm quite baffled as to what this says. Head in the cloud. Oh, is that Z? Oh, I couldn't make out what letter that was. Head in the clouds. And she likes dream journaling and lavender mooncakes. And her favourite lyric is Dream with Me. Okay, so I've just unboxed her and I'm going to go through the accessories she comes with. So she has this eye mask that says 5 more minutes on it. This is so cute. Oh my god. I definitely won't put it actually on her eyes, because I want to see them. They're really pretty, but maybe I'll put them on her head, or I don't know. I'll find a way to display them because I think this is a really cute piece. And then she has this book with a moon on it and a little bow. This is so cute. Oh wait, I just realized this is like her journal, that it talks about in on the back of the box. It says she loves dream journaling. So this is really cute. And then she also has the cutest little flower pen to write in her journal with. Oh my god, that's so cute. I didn't even realize it was a pen at first until I saw the point on the end. Um, yeah, that's so cute. And then she also has this cloud bag. Oh, I'm obsessed. This is sick. And it has like a little butterfly as well, and beads that come down from it to symbolize rain. This is super cute. Unfortunately, I don't think it opens. I could be wrong about that, but I don't want to. It's not easy to open. I would have to force it open. So I'm guessing it doesn't, but I don't really want to risk forcing it open. So yeah, but I mean, to be fair, it would have been kind of nice to put stuff in it because it's clear. Um, but I mean, it doesn't really bother me too much. Okay, now to talk about Luna herself. Um, okay, so she comes with this really interesting stand. I honestly don't know how to feel about it because, like, okay, so this is a stand, and I do really like the stars on it. And I think it's a really good concept. I just don't love it, just feels like another bit of packaging. It kind of feels like they couldn't decide if this was a proper stand for your doll or if it was packaging. Like I think it's a really unique idea. It's like a statement piece, I guess. Like on your shelf, if you put this on your shelf with the doll in it, like your eyes are going to go to this doll. But I think the fact that she was attached to this in like when she was in the box, so now it's got all these holes in it. Also, it's molded to the specific position she was in the box. So it's very difficult to get it to stay properly on this stand. So I don't know if I keep this, but I think it's a unique idea, and I think if it was executed better, then I would love it. Okay, so here she is. Oh my god, she's literally the cutest thing I've seen in my life. Okay, so I'm going to talk about her screening first. I have to say, I love the inset eyes. I I need more dolls with inset eyes in my collection because I honestly prefer them to painted on eyes. They just give the doll so much more dimension, um, and they look more like real eyes. And they always just make a doll look like such higher quality. I don't know, I'm just personally a huge fan of them, especially also like the designs that you can get in an inset eye. I think you can have more detail in them. And it also just makes her eyes look really like glossy and pretty. And she also has proper eyelashes as well. I like the size of the head they went for. Like it's not a huge head like Rainbow High is, um, but obviously it's I mean it's larger than like a Barbie doll or something. Um, I really like this. To be fair, I don't hate large heads on dolls like a lot of people do, um, because usually the face is like my favorite part of a doll. Um, and I want to be able to see it in all its details properly. But I don't always love it when it's over the top, like a humongous head and like a tiny skinny body. So I think they've got the proportions right on this doll. She has this like green eye, it's like sparkly eyeshadow and a bit of purple in her eyeliner. Um, okay, so the this is so nitpicky, but the eyeliner like underneath her eyes is uneven, like there's more on this side. But the thing is, I originally bought a different Luna, and when I got home I realized, wait, like her eyes were so wonky, like the eyeliner, it was really bad. Um so I swapped her for this one, which is still wonky. I honestly just think it's a problem with all of them. But to be honest, I haven't seen anyone else online talk about this, so it might have just been the ones I saw. But yeah, it does seem to be a bit of an issue. Obviously, not everyone is as nitpicky as I am, but like I think it's one of those things like once you see it, you can't unsee it. Um, but yeah, this one is a lot better. So I'm not really complaining. She's got this really cute blush on her face and a pale pink lip. And then, oh my gosh, I love her vitiligo. It's so pretty, the way it's all in cloud shapes. She does not come with earrings, but she does have a whole 4 earrings. So you could add them if you wanted to. I suspect they still added the earring hole in case they want to make more lines. I mean, I hope there are going to be more lines. Um, and so they can still just use the same uh, sculpt. Her hair is so pretty. I like can't get over how gorgeous this doll is. Her hair blend. I love these colors. Like it really is dreamy. And I love the way it's been styled. She has a lot of butterfly motifs going on. Like she's got little butterflies in her eyes and on her bag. So she's also got this butterfly headpiece, which is really pretty. It matches her top. And yeah, I just love these big bouncy curls. Um, yeah, uh, you may have just seen it is not the best from the back. Um, this really doesn't offend me because I very rarely look at my dolls from the back. But like, yeah, she does have a lot of gel in her hair, lots of product. It's very crispy, but that doesn't bother me. I like that I can see all of the curls from the front. Um, it honestly looks like her hair is like floating in the air, which again goes with her whole dreamy aesthetic. I have just noticed this strand of hair here is attached to her skirt, which I don't think I've ever seen on a doll before. Um, I personally quite like it because it means that it will, no matter what I do, this strand will stay intact and stay positioned where it needs to be. But I mean, I can imagine that's annoying for certain people. Like if you want to wash her hair, but obviously you can just snip that off. And then her top is in this gorgeous pastel purple color, and then with this like iridescent fabric on the bottom, which is really gorgeous. It is like tied in the back, and then it's got these like ruffles here. I think it's really pretty. And also, there are these little like flower charms on the end of this bow, which is adorable. And then this part of the top here does have these like wispy designs on. It's quite faint, but I hope you can see. And also like little butterfly motifs as well. So I really like how cohesive this doll is. Like it does have a lot of nature themes, like with the flowers and the butterflies. To be honest, I originally didn't know how I felt about that. Um, Particularly with the shoes, which I get into, but I think I like it now. I think initially I didn't really get how dreamy correlated to flowers and butterflies. To be fair, I get butterflies more because like they could fly around in the clouds, but I didn't really get flowers. But I do think it works for her, and also they could have just gone for the like classic like moon and stars and stuff, which I would have loved. But I kind of like that they went for a bit of more of like a nature theme for Dreamy, because it's a bit more outside the box. And then, oh my god, I love these big, puffy, dramatic sleeves. They're really pretty. Um, and like the pastel gradient on them. And then it's got this lace detailing on the cuff of it. Um, Her hands have quite long nails, which I like. And then she has these wisps going all up her arm, which is really pretty. I love all of the like very soft, rounded elements in this design. Like a lot of her vitiligo does look like clouds, like here on her forehead, which obviously relates to like her head being in the clouds, which is quite clever. Her skirt is gorgeous. It's like layered with all these different pastel colors, and then this like train on either side of her, which honestly looks like fairy or butterfly wings. It makes her look really, I don't know what the word is, whimsical. Overall, I love how flowy this outfit is. Okay, now to talk about her shoes. Initially, I didn't think that these shoes went with her outfit. I think that's because they are so nature themed, um, that it didn't really make sense to me. But I think now that I've actually studied the doll and looked at all of her little details, I see that the nature theme is more apparent than I thought before. I'm not 100% sure if nature, the nature theming works for her emotion being dreamy, but I think I'm a lot more on board with it than I was initially. Yeah, I do love how this is all like thorns here. I have the color of the roses, and then she's got this like gold heel at the back. You can definitely see the quality in this doll, and I'm really looking forward to see what is going to happen in the future of this brand. She honestly looks like a fairy. Like, I feel like she deserves a proper pair of wings. Okay, so that is it for today. Please let me know in the comments if any of you have gotten the Mirror Me dolls, what your opinions are on them, who your favorite in the line is. Um, and yeah, if you've got any suggestions for future videos, let me know. But yeah, that is going to be it for today, guys.